Okay, let's talk about a tool that's making a really bold promise. Imagine this. What if you could take all that raw, kind of messy data you're working with and almost instantly turn it into a stunning, shareable story? An actual infographic that people want to read. Well, that's the whole idea behind NarrativeVis. So here's the question, right? It's the one that probably keeps you up at night if you work with data. You've done all the heavy lifting, the collecting, the analyzing, but now what? How do you actually turn that spreadsheet or that block of code into a compelling visual story? Something that actually makes an impact and doesn't just put people to sleep. It's a huge gap to cross. Well, check this out. Imagine you just upload your e-commerce data and boom, the AI instantly spits out the single most important headline from it. Not just some generic chart, but the actual story, the narrative. This is what NarrativeVis is all about. It doesn't just make pretty pictures. It actually interprets your data for you. Or how about this? Let's say you're looking at market data. The AI just scans all those startup funding numbers and immediately flags the biggest trend, the headline news, the absolute dominance of AI in venture capital. Now that is the kind of insight that's going to grab everyone's attention in a report or a pitch deck. The key takeaway here? It finds the story for you so you don't have to. So you're probably wondering, okay, how does this magic actually happen? How do we get from that raw data file to a fully designed infographic in like seconds? Let's pull back the curtain on the AI process. It's actually way simpler than you'd think. It really boils down to just 4 simple steps. First, you upload your data, and you can pretty much throw anything at it. Paste some JSON, upload a CSV, even just type in plain text. Step 2, the AI takes over. It has this clever 2-pass engine that analyzes everything and generates the whole design. Then step 3, and this is my favorite part, you make it yours. We're talking full creative control, and you don't need to write a single line of code. And finally, step 4, share it with the world. Grab a public link, embed it on your site, or export a high-quality image. Seriously, that's it. You go from data to a finished design in literally seconds. Okay, let's zoom in on that 3rd step, make it yours. Because honestly, this is where NarrativeVis really shines and leaves other tools in the dust. This is no black box where the AI gives you something and you're just stuck with it. Nope. This platform is built from the ground up to give you the control. So what does that control actually look like in practice? Well, for starters, it means options. And I mean a lot of options. We're talking about a whopping 41 different types of widgets that the AI has in its toolkit to build the best possible story from your data. And listen, this isn't just your standard stuff. Yeah, of course, you've got your bar charts, line charts, pie charts, all the classics are here. But it goes so much deeper. You've got advanced visuals like radar charts, tree maps, funnel charts, and heat maps. You've got gauges to show progress, rankings, and timelines. It can even generate AI images to make your story more vivid. It's basically a complete visual storytelling arsenal at your fingertips. Think of it this way. The AI gives you an amazing first draft, a really solid starting point. But you always have the final say. And the best part? You don't have to be some coding wizard or a graphic designer to do it. Every single element is completely editable, and you never have to touch a line of code. It's all click and edit simple. And when I say every detail, I mean it. You can just click to rewrite a headline. Need to tweak the data in a chart? Go for it. Want to swap out the entire color palette to match your company's branding? Done in a second. Don't like a particular chart the AI picked? Just hide it with a single click. Need to make a point stand out? Easy. Just bold it or italicize it. It's all right there. Super intuitive. All right. This leads me to a really important point. It's so easy to think of NarrativeVis as just a chart-making tool, but it's so much more than that. You have to see it as a complete platform, designed from the ground up specifically for data-driven storytelling. At the very heart of this whole thing is the AI storytelling engine. Remember that 2-pass system we talked about? Well, it's not just randomly picking charts. It's actually building a full narrative arc. It finds the big flashy headline, presents the data that backs it up, and then it even gives you actionable conclusions. It literally weaves a story around your numbers. Now, let's talk about something that's probably on your mind, especially if you work with sensitive info, privacy. And this is absolutely crucial. Your data is your data, period. It's locked down tight with AES 256 GCM encryption. That's the good stuff, a top-tier standard. And here's the most important promise they make. They will never, ever train their AI models on your data. That's a huge deal. On top of all that, the platform is just packed with these pro-level features that make your life easier. For instance, smart theming. The AI is smart enough to pick a great color scheme based on what your data is about. Every single design you create automatically works in both light and dark mode, no extra work for you. And when it's time to share, you can export a super crisp, high-res PNG file, or just copy-paste a simple iframe to pop it right onto your website. Okay, so we've seen the power, we've seen the control, we've seen all the pro features. The big question left is, what's this going to cost me? Well, the good news is the pricing is designed to be super simple and totally transparent. No hidden fees, no nonsense. Basically, you've got two main options to choose from. First up is the Pro plan. This one's perfect if you're an individual or working on smaller projects. For just $15 a month, you get 50 generations and a brand kit. Then there's the Business plan. At $49 a month, this one is really built for teams and agencies. It bumps you way up to 200 generations, gives you a ton more storage, 3 brand kits, and it adds a real game-changer feature, white label embeds. That means you can embed these on a client's site with no NarrativeVis branding. Super professional. So now that you've seen how it all works and everything it's capable of, the question is pretty simple, isn't it? Are you ready to stop just showing people data and start telling them powerful, memorable, visual stories instead? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It puts you completely in the driver's seat. It's your data that becomes your story, all according to your rules. So the only real question left is, what story are you going to tell first?